It's the Breakfast Club, bitch.
Who's Donkey of the Day today?
Well, my good brother Ed Sheeran, Donkey of the Day for Wednesday, August 31st, goes to this Lion King cast member from South Africa who told Meghan Markle that her marriage into the British royal family spurred a celebration on par with that of Mandela's freedom. Yes, that Nelson Mandela, the first president of South Africa, the country's first black head of state, a man who spent 27 years in prison because of his activism. Okay, a culture-shifting freedom fighter who on February 11th, 1990 was released from prison. And I was like 11 or 12 years old at the time, and that release was so big, the whole world knew about it. Do you know how big something had to be in the 1900s for the whole world to know about it at one time, especially with no social media? Well, let's get back to the matter at hand. Meghan Markle is on the cover of The Cut magazine. And in the cover story, she is quoted as having been told by a Lion King cast member from South Africa that her marriage into the British royal family spurred a celebration on par with that of Mandela's freedom. Something in my soul is telling me this Lion King cast member was playing one of the three hyenas. Okay? Probably Ed. All right? Ed was the one that was pretty Riri, right? Huh? Well, don't get mad at me. That's what he was referred as. Ed the retarded hyena. Okay? Whoever told Meghan Markle, this had to be typecasted. Because nigga, please. All right? Now, I don't mean to be all in South African business. You know I love South Africa. Dropping the clues bombs for South Africa. I do wish Trevor Noah was on tonight, but he's off until next week. The reason I know this is because my late night talk show, Hell of a Week, comes on after The Daily Show on Thursday nights, 11:30 p.m. Shameless plug on Comedy Central. But I wish he was on tonight to bring more light to this situation and put this in proper context because he is, South African. And let's be clear, this is an absolutely ridiculous statement. All right? Meghan Markle said that the Lion King cast member looked at her. Let me quote her exactly. She says, "He looked at me, and he's just like light. He said, I just need you to know, when you married into this family, we rejoiced in the streets the same way we did when Mandela was freed from prison." End quote. I need my South African people to confirm this for me because I think he's lying. And this seems like one of those times when a person is like really groupied out over meeting someone and they can't think of anything else to say, so they lather their lips with the finest of Vaselines to make sure they're extra moist because the kiss they're about to put on this person's ass is going to be special. And this is what this was. This is textbook ass kissing, all right? It's disrespectful, okay? To who Nelson Mandela was and what he stood for. Nelson Mandela went to prison for fighting against apartheid. He was so powerful that the then president of the country had to release him because of the pressure he was feeling domestically and internationally, and there was fears of a racial civil war. Nelson Mandela came home and then became president a few years later. God bless Meghan Markle, but anyone who remotely thinks her marrying into the British royal family is anywhere near the level of Nelson Mandela coming home from 27 years in prison and becoming president is on dope or dog food. Okay, now to Meghan's credit, she said she knows she's no Mandela. And it's clear that the comparison itself is said to have been made by someone else, not Meghan herself. I personally wouldn't even have repeated this rubbish. All right, that's one of those things that if it was said, you got to correct the cast member of The Lion King on the spot and let them know it's not comparable in any way, shape, or form, and then you tuck that. You know what I mean? That's not something to be repeated in a magazine. Okay, Nelson Mandela came out of prison after 27 years and became president. Meghan Markle married into power. They walked away from that power, but she became a podcaster. Okay, a very well-paid podcaster, and podcasting is great, but president of a whole nation? Come on, man. A man who fought against apartheid and was actually in prison for it for 27 years? Mandela? Who fought against apartheid? Who fought against white supremacy? I said fought against white supremacy. Meghan Markle married in to a family of white supremacists, which is why they stepped away from the royal family. They are not the same. Okay, now Nelson Mandela's grandson, whose name I won't even attempt to pronounce, had something to say about this false equivalency. Let's go to the Today Show Australia to hear what Nelson Mandela's grandson had to say.
Well, Meghan Markle has come under fire this morning, the grandson of Nelson Mandela, slamming the royal for comparing herself to the anti-apartheid hero.
Yeah. Entertainment reporter Sam Rubin joins us now in Hollywood. Sam, what has Nelson Mandela's grandson had to say?
This was an extraordinary statement from Meghan Markle. We talked about it, how it felt very, very immodest and a very unusual thing to say. Well, now a blood relative of Nelson Mandela's says the same thing, saying it is not equitable. It is not equitable to compare 360 years of slavery, followed by 60 years of brutal, brutal apartheid, with Meghan Markle marrying into the royal family. So his phrase is, literally direct quote, it's not equal, it's not equatable, and I think he and others have taken offense to the remark.
I mean, that's an understatement. I mean, he's just way more eloquent than me. It's not equitable. It's not equal. Because my country ass is like, this is some BS, okay? Is Meghan just promoting the podcast? Is this what this is? This is promotion for a podcast? I don't even know why this was repeated. This is why comparison is the thief of joy. Because Meghan Markle should be celebrating her cover of Cut magazine, celebrating her podcast, but since she decided to repeat what the retarded hyena Ed from Lion King told her, now she's catching backlash. Well, the beauty of this is it's a teachable moment for anyone who doesn't know any better. Okay, this is a great day to go research the great Nelson Mandela. Okay, educate yourself because as Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Please give this Lion King cast member, who I believe is playing the retarded hyena, Ed, let Remy Ma give her or him the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, you stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
Now, can I say retarded in reference to a hyena? Because that is what he's referenced as, the retarded hyena.
I'll rock with
Ed. You think hyenas will be outside protesting later?
Maybe.
Okay.
I hate you, man.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.